Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and welcome to the seventh session of Imams Connect. This week we'll be taking you through the Support Services and Digital Development Department, also known as the SSDD team. We'll begin with the department manager, Sister Faiza, that will continue.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I'm Sister Faiza from the Support Services and Digital Development Department. Okay, so just to give you guys a brief introduction of what the Support Services Department does. SSDD is our support services. The main branches are digital development and finance. So our job, the big concept of what we're trying to do with IDP is to accomplish the goals, develop, implement, and assess the strategies that we've set out for ourselves by strengthening the organization's ability to carry out its mission and realize its vision. So you guys know our mission and our vision with IDP. Our mission is to inspire and empower imams to uplift their communities. And the vision is to preserve the deen, inshallah. Okay. So basically what we do is finance. So we deal with imams, imam stipend, we deal with budgets to implement the projects, and we deal with reporting of our funds to donors and to imams alike. Then it's digital development, where we are trying to improve the app for imams. We're trying to make your reporting for IDP seamless, so there's no issues and you don't have any problems, or with network connectivity and stuff like that. So that's a big part of our digitization. And then also just in general to improve the overall functioning of IDP as a whole. So that's where we are in terms of support services and digital development. I'll hand you over to Sajda.
Okay, next we have Brother Zahid.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Zahid Hussain, and I serve as the IT and Digital Transformation Coordinator within the SSD department. In my role, I focus on using technology to enhance the Imam Development Program, ensuring our processes are efficient and effective. It is also important for IDP to embrace this transformation because it enables us to modernize our operations, improve our communications, and better support to our imams. My key responsibilities is to manage the technological infrastructure. I oversee the technological framework that supports the IDP, ensuring all the systems are reliable and secure. I also spearhead some initiatives such as implementing tools like AI, Zendesk, and automated help desk bots to streamline support and communication channels. We are currently testing new digital platforms that significantly enhance our communications and operational efficiency. Additionally, we've automated various processes, including the stipend and the program-related queries through AI integration. This will reduce the response times and have improved resolution. One of the key challenges we face is adopting new technologies within the IDP environment. To address this, we're focusing on ways to ease the transition. Looking to the future, we plan to expand the digital literacy amongst our imams. This ensures that they are equipped to utilize these tools effectively. We also aim to upgrade our systems continually, creating a flexible environment that adapts to the evolving needs of our community. Inshallah, we will fulfill this transformation and provide for you imams a streamlined, smooth experience, inshallah. Jazakallah khair for that, Sister Sajida.
Okay, then up next we have Sister Fatima, our onboarding coordinator.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I am Sister Fatima. I have been the onboarding coordinator for almost 2 years. And it is my responsibility to ensure that Imams have a seamless journey joining the program by providing administrative support and clear communication. I collaborate with various departments to ensure that new Imams have the necessary tools, resources, and access to the systems to perform their roles effectively. I have also taken on the responsibility of help desk. I provide assistance and resources for any questions or issues that arise, ensuring that Imams have the support they need throughout their experience. Most queries, such as work loans, medical, CPD, new Muslim bonus, new baby bonus, all get sent to the relevant department for answers. Some accomplishments. Over the past year, we have successfully onboarded numerous Imams, ensuring their readiness for their roles. I implemented new processes to enhance the efficiency of onboarding and help desk operations, improving the overall participant experience. Some challenges and future plans. We encountered challenges with documentation and training during the onboarding. To address these, I will incorporate digital resources and develop a membership program for onboarding support. This will provide new Imams with essential guidance and improve help desk responsiveness.
And I am Sajida. I'm the executive assistant to Chef Bilal. I handle administration within the SSDD department. My role is essential in ensuring that our operations run smoothly and efficiently. It allows our team to focus on supporting the IDP. One of my key responsibilities is overseeing administrative tasks. I manage various of those, including documentation, scheduling, logistics, and travel. I sometimes assist with procurement when Imams are in need of any books from the IDP. I also handle Sheikh Bilal's social media, which collaborates a lot with the IDP accounts. Also, I do the supporting of the daily operations, which is a crucial role for me in running smooth functioning of day-to-day operations, allowing our team to concentrate on their core responsibilities. One of my achievements has been implementation of efficient filing and documentation system, which has significantly improved our ability to keep records up to date and easily accessible. Challenges and future plans. We often face managing time-sensitive tasks effectively. And to address this, I plan to leverage technology to streamline our administrative tasks, processes, and improve workflows, which will enhance our overall efficiency, inshallah. I will now hand you over to Sister Faiza to close over.
Jazakallah khair, Sajida. That was great. Okay, yes, like Sajida said, we're gonna use this time now, inshallah, for any questions you may have, but also to remind you, inshallah, that you you are being reviewed and ranked on the criteria as a mu'allima or imam in terms of your monthly submissions, your progress reports, your engagement reports need to be submitted timelessly. We know that, guys, you are busy and you are in the community and you're doing your job as an imam or mu'allima, but a lot of you probably aren't recording it via the engagement reports, and you really need to do that, because this is one of the things that we use to basically review you as an imam. We use these types of reports to choose imams who are best performing, for Hajj and Umrah trips and other such matters. So please be diligent in submitting these forms. Please make sure that you submit your progress reports on time. That that ensures that we can offer you a seamless service in terms of paying your stipend on time and stuff like that, inshallah. So if there are any questions, now's the time to ask.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
This is Imam Hanif from Cape Town. So Alhamdulillah. Is there a certain date that the stipend is getting paid in?
So our rule is we pay from between the 5th to the 7th of every month. And imams must submit before the last day of the month.
Jazakallah khair,
I
barakallah
mean,
feek.
no problem.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum again, me alhamdulillah.
Walaikum salam.
So is there any specific date that the Umrah package is going to be announced or anything? If we may ask that.
Well, we are not sure yet, actually. But I think a needs assessment did go out. Obviously, imams are being reviewed, and those who have not been on any Umrah will be given first preference. When the date is set, and when we've confirmed that, an Umrah is actually happening, we'll announce it to imams.
Inshallah, barakallah feek.
Wafiq. Anyone else? Also, just a note for all of the imams, please note that your first point of contact for any query is the help desk. Please go to your help desk first. We do understand that sometimes it takes a bit long for you to get a reply. We are definitely working on that, but your first point of contact for any queries and any help is IDP help desk. What we'll do now is we'll post the contact number again in the group. But please remember that you don't go to Sheikh Bilal first, you don't go to finance first, you don't go to Brother Sayed or Brother Muhammad. You go to help desk first with any query, and then from there we can escalate it, inshallah. Please make a note.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
My name is Hassan Matola Sauneka, Mozambique. Yeah, if the help desk there's a delay to answer, what we can do?
Okay, so what we experience with imams, first of all, is that we explain to imams that your reply will be answered between 24 and 48 hours, right? What we experience with imams is that they don't wait that time before they want to receive a reply. Please ensure that your reply will ensure that your query has been acknowledged, right? That's one. Second thing is, once it's acknowledged, please wait that time before you try and escalate your query to someone else. If you find that you haven't been replied to, please contact help desk again, right? Or call for attention. Call the help desk number.
Inshallah.
Okay. Is there any query that you have that hasn't been answered at the moment?
Yes, all they are answered.
Okay, khair.
Jazakumullah.
Ameen. Okay, so our team will stay on the line till about 8:30, inshallah, for any of your queries. If there's anything else, please don't be shy or scared to ask now.
So, Assalamu alaikum. I came on and then I heard Sister Fatima, Sister Sajida, and Sister Faiza, alhamdulillah. So, Brother Wasim, I think I missed it. So, I'm not sure if Brother Wasim can give
Oh,
us
I
an
think he's
input.
currently having connectivity issues. Brother Wasim is the Arab Affairs coordinator. He deals with a number of things on his plate. One of those is he was the Imam liaison for the Umrah trip, right? So he coordinated imams, he helped imams, and he helped arrange the Umrah trip. He also deals with Arab marketing and fundraising as well. Assalamu alaikum, Imam Musa.
My question is,
Mm-hmm.
really, I have a glitch in my phone whereby it broke the screen for like a period of 2 weeks. So what
Okay.
if I'd been performing these community engagements without reporting in the app, is
Yeah.
it possible if I can report them on one day when I get back my phone?
Yes,
And then
okay, that's perfectly fine. As long as you've been recording it somewhere, and then when you do get your phone back, you can add it you can submit it via the IDP app.
okay. Another thing, so like, can I do it like maybe even if my phone is not is working very well when I say that I do it once in a week, like
Mm-hmm.
all the engagement I do during the week, I submit them maybe once one day, or I have to do it daily. If I finish the visiting trip, like
Mm-hmm.
the school diet trip, I have to do it in the app at that exact moment. Or it's okay if I
Okay.
do it once in
So
a
it's
week.
okay if you do it weekly, as long as you have an accurate report of the engagements you are submitting.
Okay, that's all my question.
Anyone else?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Another question
Yes.
concerning the other question. Like
Um,
sometimes we do these engagement reports, engagement tasks, and we don't take pictures or the photos because they told us the minimum of the photos which we have to post in the group are maybe 4 per month.
yes. Yes, that's correct.
That I have to take a pic of every community engagement I engage into.
No, as we said, the minimum amount of the minimum amount required is 4 pictures for the month. If you find that it's a beneficial engagement and you'd like to take pictures, that's would be beneficial for us as well, and we'd like to see what you do. But for every engagement is not necessary.
Okay, Jazakallah khairan.
I mean,
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Okay, there's a question in the chat box. If an imam applied for a waqf loan and his loan has been rejected, he receives the message, but if he don't receive any message, does it mean that his waqf loan has been approved? Okay, so technically and generally, whether your loan has been rejected or approved, you should receive a message. That's my understanding, and we can clear that up. But you should receive a message either way with regard to the waqf loan.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
I'm sorry for disturbing, maybe.
No, no
The last
problem. Please go ahead.
of the Umrah trip. As I saw on the poster which was announcing the Umrah trip, there was an offer whereby they can keep your stipend for the Umrah trip. So some of
Yes.
us wanted to use that offer in order for us to keep our stipends for the Umrah trip. So how can someone be sure that how can he or she connect to the help desk or to anyone in order for him or her to not be given the stipend to be stored to the Umrah trip? Yeah.
Okay. So also, please.
So I was do I have to wait for the other big announcement as those who have been selected? Yeah, that's one my question.
First, obviously, the imam is going through a review process, and he has to fill out a form, and he's been filling out his needs assessment form first to establish whether he's been chosen or not to go on this Umrah trip. That's number one, right? If he has been chosen to go on this Umrah trip, and then we can see about holding his stipend for him so that he can join and pay off whatever needs to be paid off. The second part of that is you can contact help desk and let her know if you want to, keep your stipend aside for the Umrah trip.
Okay, inshallah.
I mean,
Is that
okay. Another one from the chat. Please notify imams if they happen to receive their stipends late in that month, because we have seen many delays, but without any notification. Also, you need to prove on HR issue. It takes time to be updated. Okay. So number one, the HR.my system gets updated the same month. So if you were paid for end of August, by the latest by the 10th of September, the HR.my payslip would have been updated. But recently we've been trying to update it by the 7th, by the time that you are paid. Okay, then the second thing is we pay imams between the 5th and the 7th. In certain countries, we have a payment facilitator who might take a bit longer to pay after that. Sometimes we are not informed until later, but usually from IDP side, everyone is paid by the 7th. So it shouldn't be much more of a delay after the 7th that you get your stipend. If you did not get your stipend between that period, usually it's because we did not receive your progress report. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah, Imam Hassan.
It seems that each and every country will pay at between the 7.
Between the 5th and the 7th, yes.
Okay, inshallah.
Okay. There's another question here, I think. Okay. Assalamu alaikum from Imam Mubanga Osama. If I miss to fill in the Umrah form, is there a chance to complete it? Okay. So we'll have to ask the coordinator for these trips if there's a chance for you to complete it, but I don't think so if you missed the deadline. That's number one, guys. Please always remember there's a deadline for a reason. Usually our coordinators and our project managers, they're trying to gather information as quickly as possible so that they can plan to get the trip ready. So if you don't submit any info on time, if you don't submit these forms on time, you create a delay in the entire project. So please be aware of this, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
My question is about the CPD. The question is like this: what if the package which they have selected for you to study in those 3 months? What if the imam maybe it's very very somehow very far where he can study from? Can maybe there's another course which is not scheduled on that period, on that specific period?
Okay. So these questions should be directed to help desk and then CPD. But as far as I know, obviously, inshallah, these continuous professional development programs and training programs are tailored to develop the imam, right? And if, for example, you can't attend a PC training course in a far off area, but you find one that is good and it's accredited in your area, you can approach your CPD coordinator and ask if you can attend, or you can complete that course instead, if it's a matter of traveling, or if it's difficult for you.
Okay, inshallah.
Okay, so there's an imam here who's asking about Umrah. I applied for Umrah, but my passport is invalid, but after 2 weeks I will get a valid passport. Can I apply for Umrah with the invalid one, knowing the valid one will be out soon, inshallah? Your response. Okay. If you're very sure that you're definitely going to get your passport in the next 2 weeks, Bismillah, I think that would be fine. But please, please, please make sure to update Help Desk on any developments regarding this. For example, if you don't get your passport, you will need to update Help Desk so we are very aware so that we don't include you in any planning. But if you get your passport, khair inshallah. Anything else, Imams?
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
I was asking about the CPD,
Yes,
which I recently did for Zakat, understanding of Zakat from Chef Ibrahim.
yes, mashallah.
And unfortunately, I did not pass.
Ah, I see.
My stipend was deducted. But
Mm-hmm.
I never saw maybe from the maybe we say the rules and the regulation of that course, that if the imam will get less marks, he will be deducted. So I just got deduction from it,
Okay.
and
All
I
right.
don't know.
Okay, Imam Hassan, currently our CPD coordinator is not online with us now, right now, but if you could direct your query to Help Desk, and then she can escalate it to our CPD coordinator if required. So
I just
also, I do think that there was, I'm not sure if there was, but I think there was a makeup period for that Zakah course. If not, please anyway direct your question to Help Desk so we can sort out the issue.
okay. And second question, when they sent the stipend, I just joined the team of Fun Friday. So I asked the help desk from, is it yesterday, if it, the Fun Friday, is it included in the deducted funds? But I never got the question. I never got the answer till now.
I see. Okay, which country from are you from, Imam Hassan?
Kenya. From Kenya.
Please repeat that.
From Kenya.
Oh, from Kenya. Okay. I'm not sure if any Fun Friday was added for you. We can check and then we can revert, inshallah. Can you please
Okay,
remind, maybe just remind Help Desk regarding that?
inshallah.
Ameen.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Wa
barakatuh.
alaikum salam.
Also, that issue of Fun Friday and the stipend,
Yes.
they told us that they're going to send the money with the
Yes.
stipend. What I was suggesting that it would be better if it's specific, like maybe like stipend is this amount and the Fun Friday amount.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So usually in the payslip, we do indicate how much is the Fun Friday and how much is your stipend, how much is your deduction, and how much is either any bonus or reimbursement due to you. If you have access to your payslip, which you should, it should indicate all the amounts, the breakdown of the money you receive every month.
Okay, sure. So for us in Uganda, we received the money. So me as personal, I don't know if how worthy was the Fun Friday and how worthy was the stipend, because it was just one total amount. So that's
Okay.
why.
Imam Musa, do you have access to HR.my, the payslip app?
Yeah, I had it, but yes, I have it. Yeah.
Okay, so if you have any trouble accessing that app, please contact Help Desk. But that app should have your payslips there, which would tell you the breakdown of your stipend.
Inshallah, I will check about it.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Imam Hassan again.
Yes, sure, go ahead.
I remember there's a form which we filled about the addition of maybe stipend if my mom is not maybe satisfied, or maybe he's catering for many families and the stipend maybe that he's being given is not enough. I don't know that form, how far is it?
Okay, so I think the form you're referring to is our needs assessment regarding the stipend, not if you
Yes.
require more stipend. The standard packages with IDP is package A, B, and C, And if you're in that category, unless we conduct a review, you will stay in that category. Inshallah, our processes, we'd be able to map it out more clearly for you, but the form you're talking about is the needs assessment and has nothing to do with actually, increasing the stipend of some imams. We have standard stipend that we give imams.
Okay.
Right.
Shukran.
Afwan, no problem.
Assalamu alaikum katu.
Wa alaikum salam.
It's Imam Ramadan.
Assalamu alaikum, Imam Ramadan.
Wa alaikum salam katu. My query was on the medical bills.
Yes.
Yeah, because I kind of forwarded some papers on the same,
Can you speak a bit louder, please?
but so far no response. Yeah, I kind of, but so far no response.
Okay. So where did you submit your reimbursement to? Which email address?
The account email.
Okay, so you're saying you didn't get any reply. How much was the reimbursement for?
For my medical.
Okay, so with this query, okay, you would have to submit it to help desk as well. But generally, IDP covers reimbursements of 1,000 Rand and under. If there's any medical reimbursement that is over 1,000 Rand,
Yeah.
then you would have to submit that request to hardship relief.
Hardship relief.
Yes, if it's over 1,000 Rand. Medical of 1,000 is covered of 1,000 Rand and under. If it's
Yeah.
over that, then you have to submit your claim and your request claim to hardship relief fund.
They have an email on the same.
Please repeat that.
Do they have an email on the same?
No, you'd have to contact help desk.
Help desk, yeah?
Yes, but please check your email. Perhaps the medical coordinator replied to you, giving you the same information.
Okay, inshallah.
Ameen.
Shukran. Barakallah fik.
Afwan. Wafikum. Okay, we have something from Imam Yasin Fortune. He just wants to say Jazakumullah to the IDP admin team for all the hard work. May Allah accept the efforts and grant you afia. Ameen. Jazakallah khair. We love your du'as. Please keep making du'as for the IDP team, especially Sheikh Bilal. He's traveling at the moment, so we would really appreciate all the du'as. Barakallahu feekum. Okay, then Imam Rajab Makanda. Assalamu alaikum. As finance management, can you consider those on alumni by paying quarter of the stipend? Okay, so as you know, right, IDP's program is 3 years. Thereafter, imams are onto a different part of the program, which is alumni, and that part of the program doesn't have a stipend, but imams are always welcome to take part in bonuses and all the other benefits are offered to imams. But no, they do not offer a stipend. And Allah knows best.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
This is Sheikh. Now, my query is on CPD.
Yes.
Yes, for me, I wanted to do driving because of some issues. Like we have a funeral bus here. Most of the time, I find that we don't have a qualified driver. So I wanted to take it upon myself to do the driving when I get my license. So I tried to contact help desk. I think this is the second or third day. I'm not receiving it because the days are moving because it is on Tuesday. So I wanted to find activities to get some quotation brochures. I should do it quickly.
Okay. All right. Imam, shukran for contacting help desk. Inshallah, she will reply to you, but Did you fill out the CPD request form? So there's a form that you fill out requesting any type of training that you require. If you have not filled out that form, please request help desk to send you that form, or look, I'm sure it's available in the description of the groups that you're in. If you don't find it, please contact help desk for the form link and fill out the CPD request form.
Okay, thank you. Then the other thing is concerning my HR,
Yes, HR.my, yes. How can I help you?
So now it's not working out. It keeps
It's
on
not.
asking pin code. So I don't know
Okay.
which kind of pin they're asking
All
about.
right. Okay. So Imam, when you first set up your HR.my app, you were meant to add your own password. We didn't make a password for you. If you don't have that password, all you have to do is reset your password using the email address you first signed up with. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So once you do that, you'll be able to have access to the app.
Or which means I have to enter my email, then the same pin code which is at my email.
No,
I have to.
you have to enter the password or the pin code that you used to set up that account with HR.my app. If you can't remember it, you can try your email password. If it's not working, then you have to go to forgot password and reset your password.
Okay. Jazakumullah khair.
No problem.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
Again, Hassan, Mozambique.
Yes, Imam Hassan.
Yeah, the same question about the HR. I have an app of HR, but it is not showing me the stipend season no November 2023. The stipend that I was shown on November to December. Till now, I cannot get some information from there.
Okay, so you're saying you're having trouble accessing your app, or you're having trouble. Can you open your app?
See, yes, I open.
So you can open it.
Yeah, it is working, but the problem is it is not showing me the statement the real.
Okay,
Yeah.
would you be able to send some screenshots of the errors you're experiencing when you open your app, so that we can
Yes.
see exactly what the problem is? You can send that to help desk, inshallah.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Ameen.
Amen.
Wa jazak.
Wa alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam.
Regarding the Umrah trip, so basically what I understood is, sister, can just rectify me if I'm wrong. The people is going to get selected firstly, and then if they want the stipend to be deducted, then they can just message out this, say that they would like the stipend to be deducted. The next question is there a specific amount for these people, meaning 10, 15, 20? And the last question is, does the selection, it depends on cultural journeys and other stuff, retreats, or is Umrah a specific selection? Yani the criteria.
Okay, so inshallah, we can, the coordinator for the spiritual journey is not available, but from what I understand, it's based on your reviews and your engagement with the community and with IDP, in terms of bonuses, in terms of your performance as an imam. And obviously, I can be corrected on this because I'm not the spiritual journey coordinator. But yeah, so that's where you're basically rated, on that. And also please bear in mind, it's for those imams who have not been on Umrah before. Okay, and then your other question was regarding the saving for the Umrah trip. Mafi, if you could repeat that one.
Yes. So obviously after the selection, and then I understand that the Imam can message help desk to say that if he was selected, then IDP can keep the stipend back to take him with.
Yes.
Is it correct that way?
Yes, I think it is possible for IDP to arrange that your stipend is withheld for as long as you need it to be to get the amount you require for Umrah. But it also
Inshallah.
requires permission from you and contacting help desk and confirming and so forth. Amount also to the amount deducted and total amount to be decided by you as well.
Okay. And did they come to a specific amount of people?
Currently, I think the quota is 20 people at a time for Umrah. Currently.
Okay, barakallah fiik. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
I mean, no problem. Okay, Marv, it seems we have some questions here in the chat box. I haven't been able to get to them. 1 second. Okay. Okay, so Imam Ali, Imam Iqra are talking about bonuses and a delay in receiving bonuses. Okay. So, with regard to bonuses, it does take some time to process the information for the bonuses and the results of the bonuses, because it's not just one imam who's going to get a prize sometimes, and it's a lot of admin involved in processing the bonuses. That's why you do experience a delay in getting your money, but it does get paid to you. Also, I do know that you are informed when this money will get paid to you. But your concern is noted with regard to the delay, and we can only endeavor to do our best to ensure that you are paid on time or earlier for these bonuses, inshallah.
Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam, Imam Zubair. Okay, let's just go to Imam Rajab. The matter regarding CPD. You put other on the CPD request form. In my understanding, it means you can fill whatever you are free to do, but it seems that those requests are rejected and being advised to pick what's on the list. Okay, so as far as I know, and we can always ask our CPD coordinator to clarify, but the IDP is trying to develop imams in a certain way to be a good imam for the community. That means there are certain tasks and certain training that we think they require more than others, right? So that's part of our list. That's the list you're talking about. We have a list of courses that imams we would prefer that they are very good at the things on that list. Yes, there is a space for other saying, you know what, you may this is something you want to do, this is something you need assistance in studying. Yes, there is that option. Without a good motivation of why this imam should do it, maybe it will get rejected, and Allah knows best. Okay. Imam Yasin Fortune is saying that he last saw his payslip in December 2023. Okay, so Imam Yasin, there might be a problem on your app because we publish the payslips every month, and we do so. We have been doing so from the time that we started with the HR.my payslip. So what we can do is you can either refresh your app. We can check on our side if there's any issues, but it could be maybe that your app is not updating, and please, can you contact help desk with regard to that? But could you also include any screenshots that can help us pinpoint the issue? But every imam's payslip should be published every month on the HR.my app. There should be no exception.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Faiza.
Walaikum
Regarding HR.my, I did get a few queries with imams that's also querying about them not getting pay slips. I logged in on my side to just like do a double check to see maybe if our app does have an issue, but it doesn't. So imams just have to refresh their apps.
Okay, great. Yes,
The
if
only
your
thing
issue
that will get published tomorrow is stipend, sorry, the pay slip for
for
this
end of
month.
September.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gee.
great. Great. Shukran. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, Fatima is saying that please try to refresh your app, and also if the issue persists, please send a screenshot with your query so that we can better try to sort the problem out. Shukran, Fatima. Okay, so Imam James Ajibu, I'm an Imam from Malawi. I have a request to please, can you release the list of chosen Imams for Umrah? Okay, because you applied for your passport? Okay, so we encourage every Imam to always have an updated passport. We do understand that there's a cost to it, but we really encourage you to spend on this for your own benefit. That's number one. Number two, the coordinators are busy with regard to this Umrah trip, and inshallah, in due time, we can give you more information on who's chosen, etc. Sorry that we can't give you that information right now, but Imams will be informed.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Yeah, just on Umrah, one question for you.
Okay.
For me, I've been to Hajj in 2018 before going to IDP.
Okay,
Am I
alhamdulillah.
qualified for Umrah as well?
Please repeat.
I'm saying I've been to Hajj before I joined IDP.
Yes, I got that one.
Yes, I'm saying, am I qualified to apply for the Umrah which you are offering?
Have you
As
been
I
on
did.
Umrah before?
I went for Hajj. That was in 2018.
Yes, okay. Please do apply. You never know, inshallah. But I'm not sure if the deadline is it has gone by or not.
No, I just wanted to find out if you are maybe next time.
Okay, okay, no problem, inshallah. You can go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
This is Imam Noah, Kenya.
Okay.
Yes.
Barakallah.
I'm Imam Noah from Kenya.
Yes, how can we help?
Yeah, okay. I have a concern about the dawah. You know, in Kenya, there is a video was going viral concerning dawah in rural areas where maybe you get there is no imam for the IDP. So, for example, in Kenya, we have that arrangement whereby you can go there for a week. So I was asking, is the IDP team have a kind of arrangement whereby we can request, maybe you want to go there to do the dawah propagations for that period of time? Can we get maybe funds from the IDP?
I see. So you're talking about to cover expenses for you to do dawah in certain areas where they need to know about Islam?
Yeah, exactly. That you get in those areas, maybe they are far away from where we are. You know, the IDP imams, we have our own mosques. Now you get is a distance, and they are in need of imams or they need of teachings.
Okay. So Imam, generally, we have the new Muslim bonus. We haven't really explored this type of arrangement with imams, but if you motivate for it, perhaps we can ask the coordinator or the project manager if this is something we can help the imams with. So
Okay.
maybe what you can do is just contact our help desk, explain that this is what you're requesting from IDP, and she can escalate that matter to the relevant area coordinator, who can then contact you, inshallah.
Another question. The last question 2.
Yes.
Okay, I'm Imam, and I'm also dealing with the prisoners. I'm working also with the prisons. So I was asking, in prison, we have different, we can say different activities compared to outside. So you get, for example, the IDP, I've experienced just shortly that when you are dealing with the hampers or maybe distributions,
Yeah.
there is that need of maybe the numbers or distributing the cards, the cards, yeah, to the people who are the beneficiaries. Now, how can we deal
Okay.
with the prisoners? There are some restrictions to do with the photos, the pictures, and all this kind of things. So I
Oh,
don't know
I
whether
see.
you have a specific maybe way of dealing with the prisons and the prisoners.
Okay. All right. So how many beneficiaries, for example, are in the prisons?
For example,
Are you
right now
talking?
I have like 200 Muslims.
Subhanallah. And you're thinking about distributing to all those Muslims? Are they allowed to receive this type of aid in terms of
Yeah,
like hampers and
actually in Kenya, in our Kenyan prisons, during the Ramadan, during the Udhiya programs, they allow
yeah,
us, they allow the outside food, the dry food, to
yeah.
enter for the 30 days of Ramadan and for the maybe 3 days of Eid al-Adha.
MashaAllah. Okay. So the thing is, you have to be clear to the coordinators and the project manager, the program manager, on what type of restrictions you have when distributing to these prisoners. If it is agreed upon with the coordinator that you can go ahead and do this type of distribution, keeping in mind those restrictions, then you can go ahead. But if not, then obviously there's nothing else we can do, because there are certain requirements from our from our partners and from our donors that we have to adhere to, and we have to give them certain reporting if we want to do these distributions for via the imam. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. So when these opportunities do arise, then you need to speak very clearly with the coordinator that you're dealing with about certain restrictions, what you can and cannot do. Please, imams, do not be shy to speak to the coordinators, because some of you will say, yes, I will do this and do this and do this, and do not deliver. So you rather be very clear with your coordinator when they're asking you, can you do this? Can you take pictures? Can you deliver your receipts? Can you do so many distributions? Be very clear about your capacity. Be very clear about your restrictions. And then inshallah, you'll be able to, come to a conclusion and come to a place where you know exactly what you need to do and how to do it.
Thank you very much. Jazakallah khairan.
Ameen.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Yeah, this is Imam Rajab Makandi from Malawi.
Yes, Imam, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing well. And there?
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, I have the question, but it seems to be a concern that the IDP, if they want to bring a new a program, for example, the economic empowerment, they hit
Yes.
hard by the economic empowerment, for example. So
Yes.
so they hit hard informing us imams to do hurry up to fill the form, but as the result, the feedback that we are success, it takes a long time. Can you consider this?
Okay. Imam, wallahi, we do our best here on this side. We try to offer you but when we have maybe 200 and 300 and even 100 applications, business and economic empowerment applications, we have to sift through very nicely and very carefully so that we can offer you the best type of help. Even if you get approved and you set up, we are with you 100% of every step of the way. So what happens is there does become that this is what happens, why we rush you to fill out the form, because between this date and this date, we need all the applications so that we have a good timeline and say, okay, we have 100 applications. This is how long it's going to take us. This is what we need to do. But if we leave it open and you take your time filling it in, it's going to further delay the entire process. So yes, we apologize. for the delay in replying to you and getting back to you about the success of your application with economic empowerment. But the reality is that we take every application seriously, and we're trying to do our best with every single one of the applications we receive. What you can do is contact Fatima. May Allah bless Fatima. And she can escalate that query and that complaint and that concern to the relevant department.
Okay, Jazakallah khairan.
Ameen.
Assalamu alaikum. Regarding some of the Imam's queries that were asking about drivers, we are not doing that anymore, offering driver's license to Imams. Imams will have to complete their 3 years on our program, and then if they want, they can apply for it, and we will consider doing it for those Imams.
Okay, shukran Fatima for clarity on that issue.
Awesome.
Okay, Mu'allima Tabi Singh Zulu, she asks, after the 3 years, can Imam reapply as a current Imam? No, after your 3 years is done, that's it. But as if you opt into Alumni Plus, you have access to medical reimbursements, you have access to training, you have access to trips, as long as you engage with the IDP, and as long as you engage with the bonuses and stuff like that. But also to remember, the Alumni Plus only doesn't offer a stipend. Possibly every other service and every other bonus, everything else is offered to the alumni Imam. Medical reimbursement, new Muslim bonus, all of it. Right, Imam Ismail Hamdan, about the CPD. I requested the IDP office to consider me that my CPD may use to cushion my college fees. Okay, so Imam, IDP does consider the request of an Imam who is studying further, separate from any CPD. So please send your query through to us, and then we can escalate it to our life skills education coordinator, and then we can see what we can do. Okay, Imam Hanafi Ajali from Malawi. There's mute on economic empowerment. Okay, so if you feel like there's mute, it's because all the current applications that we have, we are busy processing. So that's where we're at with economic empowerment. Inshallah, you will receive some reply soon if you did apply. Imam Zubair Musa, I think I addressed this with you regarding the CPD. So basically, please try as much as you can, close to you, to get a course that's similar to what we're offering Imams. Imam Harun, one second. Imam Harun, I changed my handset. Okay, your mobile, right? I've not been able to access the community engagement app, as well as not been able to send monthly report. Yes, Imam Harun. I even spoke to Imam Abdul Malik. He said he spoke to you. If you did change your handset, then you should have contacted help desk and let her know that you were having issues with your app. Because the app is the primary point of contact we have with Imams, which means if you're not submitting anything via your app, it's as if you're not doing anything. So if you're still having problems with your app, either you can speak to Imam Abdul Malik, who can help, or you can contact help desk and the problem is. I'm not exactly sure what your problem is with your app, so inshallah you can clarify with your query. With regard to the economic empowerment, I think I have answered sufficiently, inshallah. So if you did submit an application, we are probably working on it. Okay, Imam Yaqub Nkoma from Zambia. Please send me your storage box for the Beautify My Classroom bonus. Okay. So for the
Assalamu alaikum.
bonus, wa alaikum salam, Imam Hassan. 1 second. Let me just answer this
Yeah.
question of Imam Yaqub's. For the
Okay.
bonus, they on the message, there's the coordinator that you can contact. Please contact Imam Yaqub. Please contact that coordinator for the storage, for the link to the drive. Okay. Imam Muhammad Hanif, I'm not sure how many applications there were for the Umrah trip. That would be the coordinator's job. So I wouldn't be able to tell you. Imam Muzammil from Malawi. Assalamu alaikum. What procedures do you look at when giving consideration to the Waqf loan applicants? Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with all the criteria for the Waqf loan applicants. That would be the coordinator's job. So I'm sorry, I can't help you there. But you should have received a message whether your Waqf loan was approved or rejected. And either way, you could have asked, you know, what is the criteria? Why was it approved or rejected? Okay, Imam, you can go ahead. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I was trying to figure it out about the Fun Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Was it all the imams? Did they maybe got those who just applied for the Fun Friday? Did they
Yeah.
did they get that funds, or
Okay,
it's just
so
some maybe?
no, Imams would have had to apply, right? Because we want you to acknowledge that you're accepting the Fun Friday to do this with your madrasa students, right? So, but if you did apply, then not every imam receives Fun Friday, only those imams that applied for it. But if you applied for it, you would receive it every month.
Okay, so you just told me to ask the help desk. Okay, if it was among the stipend, okay.
Okay, so if you applied for Fun Friday, you should receive it every month. That's what I'm saying. If you are not sure if you're receiving it every month, you should check your payslip. But
Okay, sure.
yes, yes. But also not every imam receives it, only those who request it.
Yes, of which I'm among, alhamdulillah.
Sorry?
Jazakallah khair. I'm among them.
Oh, okay.
Of which I'm
Barakallah feek.
among them. So I was just asking so that to be sure.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, jazakallah.
I mean, any other questions? Yeah.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I have come again here after listening to your reply about the alumni plus.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, as of now, I've seen that I don't know if this group does it exists, because I'm asking this question because I've seen that since some of us were exited from the IDP current active imams,
Yes.
we applied for IDP Alumni Plus. Since that time, we have not seen anyone being added to that group. I don't know.
Okay, so you haven't been added to an Alumni Plus group?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, inshallah, this we will have I will look into this. Inshallah. It's our department. It's something we should ensure that it happens, inshallah. So we'll look into it and we'll get back to you, Imam Rajab.
Okay, inshallah.
Barakallah feek.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Okay, I came again to ask a question. Imam Zubair from Kenya.
Yes, no problem. Go ahead.
when we were told to write the children we have that are going to school, I had two children of mine. Then I had two children who are orphans whom I stay with. So I don't know whether I was supposed to have included the two orphans in between, or they should not be written as my children.
Okay, do you take care of them, Imam Zubair? Are you the one that's taking care of them? You're responsible for them?
I'm responsible for for everything. Every activity, anything
Okay,
they
then
need.
it's no problem. It's no problem if you added them, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. If there's no other questions, I think maybe we can end now.
Maaf, Sister Faiza. Regarding the Umrah, the form closed on the 25th of September, and I
Okay.
don't think it will be opening again.
Yes, no problem. Okay, so Imams, please be aware that the form for the Umrah trip closed on the 25th, Fatima, of September?
G.
Okay, so unfortunately, if you hadn't filled it out by the 25th, then there's no other chance this year, possibly. Okay, Alhamdulillah. May Allah bless you, Imams. I think we're going to end off now. Jazakallah khair. Sajida?
Ma Faiza, one more thing. I
Go
get
ahead.
a lot of queries about imams asking for house repair funds. We do not do house repair funds, imams. We only can assist you all with masjid and madrasa repairs, not house.
Khair. Inshallah.
And for the madrasa and for the madrasa and the masjid, do you have a specific form whereby we can fill in?
We do.
Sorry?
We have a link.
I didn't understand about the house repairing. What you said?
Sister Fatima was saying that currently we don't offer imams support with house repairs.
Sorry, Ustada, Imam, Muallima. I was asking, she said about masjid and madrasa. Do you have a specific link to fill in, or?
Yes, there is a form that you can fill in if you do require masjid or madrasa repairs.
Okay.
Right.
So I will try to ask the help desk, or?
Okay, there is also a link tree available. It's either available. A link tree is a link that you can go to with all the forms on it. So Fatima, if you can make that available to imams, and if you can just direct them also to check the description box of the groups that they're in for IDP, there should be the link to all the forms there.
Okay. I will try to check one of it.
Okay, khair, inshallah.
And after we form where we can post it, or we can ask the help desk.
Where can you post what?
I'm saying from the masjid repairing or madrasa. After filling it, we can inform the help desk or where we can ask.
Okay, so once your form is submitted, it gets reviewed when there are funds. It will get reviewed by the coordinators, and you will be informed if you know there is a possibility of you receiving funds for madrasa or masjid repairs. That's the best we can do at the moment. You don't have to inform help desk that you've submitted the form, as long as you ensure that you submit the form.
I have submitted that form on January to February, but until now I didn't receive any response.
Yes. Okay. So basically, our help depends on funds from donors and partners. If there is no money, then we cannot allocate anything to masjid or madrasa repairs. If there is funds, we can review your application, and then we can help you if there is funds. If there's no money, then we cannot help. But we will try our best. Imam Yusuf, Ramadan, Yusuf. Okay, okay. May Allah bless you and your family. With regard to this, are you inquiring about school fees form? If so, Fatima, is the link still open for school fees? If so, please check the link that I was telling you about, the link tree, Imam Ramadan Yusuf Kabwana. Check the link tree, and then we can and try to find the school fees form, and then you can submit it for your son. Wafikum. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Are we good now?
Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah khair, Barakallah feek.
Wafikum. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.